Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is another sketchbook tour. So this is sketchbook number 10. It's a SeaWhite of Brighton sketchbook, which was gifted to me by Nadia, so thank you Nadia if you're watching this. Right, so it's a spiral bound sketchbook and I customised the front of it. So yeah, let's just get into it. I've got my cup of water with me today, just in case. But yeah, so in my sketchbooks I like to set goals. So here, the goals that I set were to complete the Home Art April challenge, draw 100 things, work on only using pen, draw more landscapes, and as I always like to put in my sketchbooks, have fun. This is a sticker from Bailey J, and this one is from Dave at Dave's Art Book. Right, okay, so the first page says welcome to my sketchbook, and I kind of just wanted it to be like someone looking into a sketchbook, and there's like so many different things coming out of it. So that's what that is. So I started this sketchbook on the 31st of March and finished it on the 15th of May. And this is my own little sticker that I made, which says I'm a little ghost. Alright, so this page here is the prompt list for the Home Art April challenge. Let's see if I can show you that. Which is a challenge that me and at Dave's Art Book did for people to join in April, which is just basically just to draw the prompts and have fun. So this is the first prompt that I picked. So the first one was childhood cartoon, and I obviously picked Spongebob. So if you can see that, just ignore that one. But yeah, I love Spongebob. So I actually coloured this with my chameleon markers and Faber-Castell polychromos. This is for the Home Art April challenge again. The second prompt was Pied Piper, so I kind of wanted to do like a creepy version and do a zombie. So this is a Plants vs Zombies style zombie, and I turned him into Pied Piper. These are just some random post-it drawings. I've been really enjoying drawing on post-its. If you saw my recent sketchbook, you'll know that. This is another sketch for the Home Art April challenge. You'll see a lot of that for the first bit of this sketchbook. The prompt was, if I can remember, it's been a long time, favourite pastime, and I recently got a Nintendo Switch and have been playing Animal Crossing, which is, you'll see I decided to go with a Nintendo Switch and Daisy May on the front, which you will see here on this page. This was the finished product. These are some more sketches of for the next prompt, which was Rage. And on Animal Crossing there's, at the time there was water eggs, and it was really annoying because you just got them all the time. So I kind of wanted someone throwing a water egg in Rage because they was tired of getting them. Then these markers actually do bleed through this paper, and they do bleed through a lot of sketchbooks. So I kind of just wanted to draw it again on the back side of that, if that makes any sense. Then on this page, this is what I actually decided to go with for the Rage. It's basically somebody, I mean, it's me in the game really wanting to catch a turtle, but obviously all I kept finding was water eggs. I'm sure if any of you play Animal Crossing, you'll be able to relate to that. This was the time I tried to live stream on Instagram. It went okay. The lighting was a bit crap, but I drew some fruit. no idea. I don't know, I just drew fruit. This was for the Home Art April challenge. The prompt was lemonade. I just used my Posca markers to do this drawing. Then on my Instagram I asked for suggestions on what Animal Crossing characters I should draw, so this is just a full page of them. It basically started off with me making a tribute to Agnes because she decided to leave my island. So I drew her there and put goodbye Agnes. This was another prompt for the Home Art April challenge. I can't say his name, but it was based off the film Totoro, the guy who made that film. But yeah. And these are just some random drawings, I guess. This is a fox pooping. No idea. This is Totoro dressed as Kiki, trying to fly on a broom, except his big has broken the broom, so he's sat on the floor with a pretty bow on his head, looking confused. So that was actually suggested by Dave. So thank you, Dave, for that suggestion. These are just some random dragonflies. I don't like this at all. Some of the other ones are okay, but I hate that one. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and that's because I coloured it in. Then I drew a sleepy dwarf. I kinda just, well, I just used my ordinary mechanical pencil. These were some thumbnail sketches for Cozy prompt. I attempted watercolour. I actually did it in my Moleskine watercolour book, but I failed. As you can see, I wrote it here. Yeah. This was for a design for a custom Converse. A 1 AM sketch. I ended up changing a few things, but yeah, I liked how it turned out. I would show you them, but I haven't got them with me. There's a video on my channel if you want to see how that turned out. Then this is just a Spongebob drawing using my Biro purple pen. This is a drawing of me. It's kind of a bit sad that day, I think. Then this was again for the Home Art April challenge. The prompt was friends, and this was the sketch for it. I ended up turning it into a digital piece, which if I can find I'll put on the screen now. I would like to do more comic style pieces in the future, because I do quite enjoy making those. This was Easter, so the prompt for this was Easter Bunny, and so I decided to draw SpongeBob in his bunny outfit, and I love it so much. These are some 4 AM drawings. I think I just felt rubbish again that day. And then this is a scene from SpongeBob. I was basically watching SpongeBob a lot, and I saw this cute little clown character. I can't get my words out. This was a clown character, and I just thought he looked so cute. I'll actually put the original image of what he looks like on the screen so you can see. This is my original character Bear. He's basically a monster, and he reflects all my negative emotions. If you see him in this book, it just means I was just feeling a little bit blue, I guess. Then this is another drawing, how I was feeling. I just didn't want anyone to die. I don't know, with everything that's going on, I guess. I don't know. Then this is another brush pen sketch. I tried to draw using a brush pen, and I like how it turned out. I think it was alright. This hand might be a bit strange, but you know, you'll see later on in this book that I did practice that. And then this is another one for the Home Art April challenge. I think it was aquarium creature or something like that, so I decided to choose a seahorse, but I didn't want to draw it in normally, I guess. I kind of like drawing botanical flower tattoos, so I decided to do them inside the shape of a seahorse, if that makes sense. Then this was my first TikTok. I drew a smiley face. I made a TikTok account. I'll put it up on the screen. I mean, I don't always post on there, but yeah. Then this was Peach Dragon. My friend suggested to draw Peach Dragon, so that's what I did. And then this is just a post-it doodle of a dinosaur saying, "I need to stop reading the news." This is an illustration from when we hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel, on this YouTube channel, which was amazing, and I just want to say thank you so much again for that. Then this was for the Home Art April challenge. The prompt was celebrity, so I drew Billie Eilish. I don't know if you can tell if you can tell that's who it is, but yeah, I drew her using my Bic purple pen again. This is a drawing of Mario. Put here, feeling a little unmotivated today. Haven't drawn for 2 days, but I decided to at least draw something, so here's a little Mario drawing. Yeah, I was feeling a little bit unmotivated. I just didn't want to draw, I guess. So, but yeah, I forced myself to do it, and I was actually proud of how this one came out despite that. I got some new acrylic paints for the first time, some Arteza acrylic paints. I do have video again on my channel of me unboxing that if you want to see it. And I kind of just swatched a few of the colours here. This is a random beaver bunny. And then a koala. I'm a koala. I like bamboo. I have no idea. I just think it looks pretty cute. These are just some random symbols. I don't really know what they mean. I hope it doesn't mean anything. But yeah. Because I wasn't feeling up to drawing or anything, I kind of missed out on a few of the Home Art April prompts. Well, like posting them daily anyway. But I decided to catch up and just sit down and draw a few of the prompts on one page. So that's what I did here. This is quite a funny story. I kind of became a little bit obsessed with learning how to write in Japanese, and I kind of just sat down and started learning it for ages. Well, for a long time, one day. So that's what this is. It's not really drawings, it's just me learning about Japanese and how to write it, I guess. This is just a random shoe, me saying I need to draw more shoes because I don't draw enough of them. Then this was suggested by Dave's art book to draw something using only capital letters, so this is what I drew. I don't know if you can see it, I'll just... yeah, it's just a random drawing. Then this is... it's abstract. I kind of just scribbled using the Posca pens, and that's what happened. This is a skull drawing. I put here, still not feeling it. have been super uninspired recently. I need to keep drawing though, even if it's small things. Hopefully I'll get back into drawing again soon. Jaw is wrong. I knew I'd drawn it wrong. I guess when you're not in the mood to draw, it kind of just, I don't know, it doesn't turn out how you want, I guess. Then this is actually an illustration that I stuck in the book, which was from the March Scrawler box. There'll be a link to that if you want to watch it. We basically got 3 markers and a Molito, is it a Molito pen? I think so. And then that's what I made with it. I actually quite like that it was a limited colour palette because it actually turned out alright. And the colours, they complement each other, which again is why I think it looks alright. This is a drawing of Leaf from Animal Crossing. I kind of just sketched it and then just scribble coloured it in. I didn't bother inking it or anything. Then this is for the prompt relaxing. I actually think that was the last prompt. I'm just going to check. Oh no, second to last prompt. So I sketched it out and I kind of wrote here that I wanted it to be an animation. So like move the Z's and have the character snore, I think. I didn't actually end up doing that. I just still wasn't feeling it, so I didn't do it. Maybe one day I'll do it. Alright, so this is the start of the 100 Hands challenge. I was feeling very uninspired to draw and I just thought there's got to be something that can help me get back into drawing again. So I really enjoyed the 100 Heads challenge, so I thought let's do it. Let's do the 100 Hands challenge. I'm just gonna take a drink, 1 second. I feel like my voice is going. Yeah, so I decided to do the 100 Hands challenge and I'm gonna admit it was tricky, but it definitely worked to get me back into drawing again, so I'd highly recommend it if anyone's feeling uninspired. Just draw 1,000,000 hands. Well, not 1,000,000, just 100. But yeah, so I'm just going to flick through. You'll see that some of them are really bad, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I actually learnt a lot from doing it, and I did loosen up a bit. I got the references from Pinterest. I do like these hands, I think they turned out alright. Some of them are a bit weird, like but yeah, I really enjoyed it and I highly recommend trying this. I think the next one I'm going to do is 100 feet. And then I started adding like shading to when I had 2 hands together, so you could tell that they're different, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I completed it. I did 100 hands. And I think it didn't take me 10 days to do it. I think it only took me like 5 or 6 days to do it, which was pretty cool. This is another illustration that I stuck in for... what was it again? Oh yeah, the Scrawler box. The April Scrawler box. We received watercolour paper, watercolour markers and watercolour pencils, so this is what I made with that, and yeah, it's definitely my favourite box, and you'll be able to tell because the blue marker that I received in that box, I used it for the rest of this sketchbook. 12 AM blue doodles. Oh, I wish I had it to hand to show you, but but I love it so much. And then this was suggested by Jasmine to draw some gnomes. So these are a few gnome sketches. I sketched using my blue col erase pencil, inked with my Tombow brush pen, and then used that blue marker to colour them in. These are some avocados doing yoga. Not sure why I drew these. I just can't sleep and needed something to keep me busy, so I chose avocados, and also not sure why I'm writing in caps. Oh well, here's to trying to sleep. I've no idea. But yeah, just... I'm gonna move on. Then I tried to draw again, and no, terrible. Is that how it's even spelt? What the... Yeah, this drawing turned out horrible, and I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. These are some chickens. So this was inspired by Sakura. We all watched her premiere, and after she mentioned, and after, I need to like put a comma or something. Let me just read that again. This was inspired by Sakura. We all watched her premiere, and after she mentioned she had to take the chicken out of the oven. There we go, I said it right. Yeah, so I drew a killer chicken and another chicken saying, "I'm out of here." I'm just going to show you his face. I draw some weird things. Then this is for the 1 hour 1 sketch challenge. They put a picture up of an alpaca, and I decided to draw a cuter version of it. If I can find it, I'll put it up here so you can see what it looked like. I think I was just, yeah, I was feeling a bit rubbish these 2 days. So that's what these illustrations are. Then we'll move on to the witch and the frog, which is an illustration I made using a blue highlighter, the blue watercolour marker, and my Tombow brush pen. I actually like how it came out. I think it would be cool to actually turn this into a digital piece. Then I drew a mushroom house, and then this is supposed to be a cliff with a waterfall, but I don't think it shows us that. And then again, just going up closer into this house of what it would look like closer up, I guess. Then I spent a page drawing some flowers, only using my Bic round stick pen, the black one. These flowers were from Pinterest, if anyone's interested. And then because it's Mermaid, I really wanted to try and draw a mermaid, but obviously I suck at drawing mermaids. So I thought I'd start by studying them, so I drew the skeleton. Well, I tried to draw the skeleton of the mermaid, and then did a few poses, and I reckon that's all I did. Yeah, it is, it's all I did. Then this is a doodle, so I sketched out the doodle on this page, if you can see it, using my blue col erase pencil. Then I transferred it onto another piece of marker paper, and I inked it and coloured it only using 3 markers, which was suggested by Dave to use purple, orange and green. So this is how it turned out. I think it looks kind of Halloweeny, but I think that's only because of the colours that I used. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm actually going to dedicate my next sketchbook to doing more art like this, because I find it really fun to look at, I guess. Alright, so I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing and I decided that I wanted Marshall in my village, so I decided to do a full page dedicated to Marshall. So that's what it is. Then I did a flower doodle, well, a flower illustration, should I say, in like the tattoo sort of style. I love drawing in this style. I just find it so therapeutic, and I just love it, and how you can get different line weights with the pen. I'd love to do more tattoo designs in the future. Then these are some wolves. It's basically a tutorial that I found on Pinterest, and I decided to give it a go and put it inside my sketchbook. But as you can see, I didn't erase, I only used my Bic pen. I only used pen for this. So obviously some of it is a bit off, like this one and this one. But yeah, I think it's really good to practice drawing only using pen, because it can help you not worry too much about drawing, in a way. I know what I mean, I just don't know what I'm saying. Then this is Zelda from Breath of the Wild / normal Zelda. Currently watching Tag stream Breath of the Wild. Been watching for a week now and it's awesome. Definitely want to get the game now. I'm sure some of you have played the game or have heard of the game. It has been out for 3 years now, but I've only just got a Switch, so I haven't actually played it. But yeah, I love it, and I'm definitely going to get it once Animal Crossing has died down a little bit. Then this is the 6 fan art challenge, which has been going around the internet recently. It's basically a challenge where you get your followers or people to comment 6 characters and then you just draw them. So that's what I did. I decided to put them on post-it notes and stick them in my sketchbook because I thought that would look cool, I guess. I know most people have done it digitally, but I decided to go traditional. So I drew Mr. Krabs from Spongebob, Tommy from Animal Crossing, Marvin Martin from, I believe, the Looney Tunes, Warner Bros, I think. Garfield, Rick from Rick and Morty, and then Peridot from Steven Universe. And I wrote a little caption thing here saying, "Yay, I finally managed to complete the 6 fan art challenge. I had so much fun doing this challenge. I might actually try this again sometime in the future. I love how Mr. Krabs and Rick turned out especially." Yeah, they were definitely my favourite too. Then this is a drawing of Hey Hey and Pua. I think that's how you pronounce it. But that was suggested by my friend Shannon. I sketched it with my pencil and then used the Tombow brush pen and just some my Faber-Castell polychromo markers to colour it in. Then this is another doodle that I made, more like this in the new sketchbook, so yeah, I'm hinting again to myself that I need to draw more in this style. It's just because I want to Alright, so my camera just died and I'm not really sure what I said or where it cut off. It kind of reached its capacity on the recording thing, which I think was like 30 minutes. So yeah, I hope it's recorded, but basically I said I wanted to do more in this style. Alright, so this is a dot and it's dedicated to the bug that was in Dave's sketchbook. And then this is an illustration again for the 1 hour 1 sketch challenge. It was basically a bear that was sat on a bench and I decided to make it a blue bear because again I'm obsessed with the marker that I received in the scroller box. This is another abstract piece. I kind of just scribbled again with my Posca markers and then drew a light bulb on top with my brush pen, and then that's what happened. This is a purple frog. I actually found the image on Pinterest and decided to draw it because I thought it looked really fun. And he's saying, "I love my babies." And then I just drew 2 more frogs saying, "I'm a frog, I'm also a frog." I have no idea, I just drew it. And then this is a building drawing. It's actually a wonky building, but that's only because, well, I didn't use a ruler, so don't tell my construction teacher that I didn't use a ruler, because we always got told to use a ruler in construction class. But yeah. Then I decided to dedicate a whole page to Poppy, which is an Animal Crossing character that I would like on my island. I keep saying village, but it's not a village, it's an island. So yeah, that's what I did for this page. And then, I'm not really sure, I just drew Shy Guy. No idea, just felt like it. Then, this is a really random drawing. It's basically a scorpion jumping on a bouncy castle, trying to reach a key. I basically just asked for 3 prompt words, and these were what were given to me, and this is a drawing that was made from it. This is Bear again saying, "You will not sleep." And because I couldn't sleep, I decided to do the 10 minutes, 1 minute, 10 second challenge. So I decided to do Gus. So this is Gus in 10 minutes, Gus in 1 minute, and Gus in 10 seconds. And it's a lot harder than what people make it look. But it was so much fun to do, and I'll definitely be doing it again with different characters. I am aware that this one looks very rude, so just ignore it. Then this is a spiral. Again, I was just channeling my emotions, I guess. I don't know. I was just scribbling. Then this is basically different styles. I was basically trying to tell myself what I like and what I don't like. So I basically have circle eyes in my illustrations, not the square ones. I always have a circle head. I don't elongate it, if that's the right word. I like round ears and round noses, so I don't have the square eyes or the... I know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, that's basically what that is. And then I put a note here saying work on proportions, which means like the length of the body, if that makes sense. This is just a brain dump. I'm not really sure what this is or what these mean. I can't really remember. I don't know. Then this is an illustration dedicated to Clash of Clans. They hit their 10-year anniversary today. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a strategy game which you can download from the App Store. I'm not sponsored to say this, I'm just basically trying to explain what it is. I've played it for years and yeah, it's a great game. Yeah, I recommend downloading it if you like. Then these are just some Posca Doodles, basically just trying to draw with Poscas without using line art. This one failed. I think it's because I didn't wait for the Posca to dry before I added the lighter colour on top, so it looks a bit messy. And if I can turn the page, yeah, we got to the end. So yeah, that's the end of Sketchbook 10. I hope you enjoyed it. I put like a random Redbubble sticker here and me saying end of Sketchbook. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of Sketchbook number 10. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below what you think. If there's anything in the sketchbook you liked, or if there's any questions or anything, just leave them below and I'll make sure to answer them. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and you know, it's just, I just find it mind-blowing how like so many people watch my videos. Well, not so, you know what I mean. I mean, it's more people watch my videos than the people I know. I'm trying to say that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know many people, I guess, so, you know, it's just, I just feel so grateful and I just want you to know that. So yeah, that's it for this video and I'll see you next time very soon, hopefully next week or in a few days. I hope you're all doing okay and staying safe, and yeah, I've talked enough now, so I'm gonna shut up. Okay, bye.